home of Hollywood stars,
well known for having great ballers,
famous for the Golden Gate Bridge, Disneyland, and many more.
fatherland of development and remarkable prosperity.
Eureka! I found it! Hello, hi mabuhay, ladies and gents! In Group 8, we say, lagit-lagi sa California, Dita at welcome ka! But before we proceed, did you know that California is the wealthiest state in the nation? It is because California's net worth is over $6 trillion or about $160,000 per resident. The state holds 12% of the national net worth, while making up only 12% of the US population. Mind-blowing, right?
To further discuss and enlighten you on how wealthy California is, come and join me as we go deeper to our topic.
Touchdown, California!
On your screen, you can see the graph of California's geography of wealth with its total net worth of 6.3 trillion, to be followed by the other states of United States of America, which are New York, Florida, Texas, Illinois, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Wisconsin, down to the lowest total net worth, Alaska. California has about 1,650 zip codes. The minority of these 1,650 zip codes make up more than two-thirds of the state's net worth. Even among wealthy zip codes, there is a significant concentration of wealth within a small number of extremely wealthy areas. The state's 30 wealthiest zip codes hold 20% of the state's net worth, while making up only 2% of the state population. The net worth of these wealthiest 300 zip codes is equal to the total net worth of the state's 1,200 least wealthy zip codes. While the Bay Area is, overall, the wealthiest region of California, there is considerable variation of wealth across communities within the Bay Area. On one end of the spectrum, 11 zip codes in the Bay Area have net worth in excess of 1.5 million per resident. On the other end, the net worth in about 15% of Bay Area zip codes falls below $50,000 per resident. Within California's regions, high wealth areas tend to be grouped together and set apart from low wealth areas, which also tend to be grouped together. This can be seen in the maps of zip codes in the Bay Area and Southern California. The darker purple zip codes are high wealth areas, and the darker blue zip codes are low wealth areas.
Did you know that California was not always as popular as it currently is? The state started out as a part of Mexico, and then eventually was taken over by the United States. Even once it was part of the United States, it was quite empty, up until the gold rush. After the gold rush, people slowly began moving to the beautiful state.
Polluted, filthy, overpopulated. The traffic is insane. least livable cities. Poverty is everywhere. Wow, it's actually quite difficult to say all of these bad words, but sadly, every negative thing I've said is what some people instantly think when they hear the country Bangladesh.
Welcome to 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 Bangladesh.
Dhaka is the capital city of the country of Bangladesh. It's a deltaic country, so most of the country sits on the delta of the Ganges and the Brahmaputra River delta.
As the world rapidly turns urban, Bangladesh is listed among countries that will soon contribute most to the global urban population. Bangladesh, home to 160 million people, is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. The size of the urban population in Bangladesh is at 53 million. Of them, around 40% are children. For children living in slum areas, life is difficult and often dangerous, with high rates of malnourishment, school dropout, child marriage, child labor, and abuse. The slums lack basic infrastructure and services and are in the constant threat of eviction because these are usually situated in fragile low-lying areas. The urban poor living in slums are highly vulnerable to natural disaster. And as a result of their poverty, they are more inclined to wish to move to other places. And these are the 5 factors that causes migration. Number 1 is the social factor. Numerous exogenous social factors such as landlessness, village politics, lack of social opportunities, education, healthcare, recreational facilities influence the individuals to decision to migrate from rural area to Dhaka in Bangladesh. And the number 2 is the geographical factor. Besides different social factors, internal migration depends on some geography-specific characteristics such as natural disasters, cyclone, flood, droughts, or conflict. They act as an exogenous force for internal migration. Since Bangladesh is a disaster-prone country, it justifies poor people's higher propensity of migration. Number 3 is the economic factor. An increasing number of people in Bangladesh have adopted internal migration as a livelihood strategy. A study of Ahmad 2004 reveals that poverty is a strong argument for internal migration in Bangladesh, where many people are poor and landless that force them to migrate. Some other economic factors such as load burden. Number 4 is the demographic characteristics. The demographic characteristics, gender, age, and marital status are important for influencing migration decision of different group of people whether they migrate or not. The households sometimes have gender selectivity for deciding which member migrate from rural to urban area. The 5th is the other factors. Different empirical studies manifest that the propensity of migration varies due to the variation in the socio-economic, demographic, and cultural ground, low income, limited natural resource endowment, lack of employment opportunity, unequal factor endowment, uneven land distribution, cultural and societal deviation, demand for better schooling of kids, and lack of basic regional advantage are identified as influential factors of internal migration.
In 2002, Bangladesh became the first country in the world to ban oil. The government was not able to bring it down.
Hi, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. God bless.